Fast fashion is a large production of designer trends that sample from catwalk to celebrity culture. The idea is to get the newest style in the market as soon as possible and purchase them while it's still popular. And then sadly after a few weeks or months or once the outfit is overrated, they discard them. It's fast fashion, the large production of manufactured industry that now dominate our high chains of online shopping. Fast fashion used to be a type of occasional seasonal event where you would go shopping when the seasons are changing or when you grew out of what you had. So today, I ask you to join me where I will be your host on Project Runway, where I will be telling you the latest fashion trends, showing you a relatively new case in the industry of fast fashion causing damage to the environment, made out of low quality and plastic material, and finally, exploiting workers. Now let's start on the one way. Fast fashion may be cheap, but not to the environment. According to the article The Independent, fast fashion is one of the third world's largest manufacturing industries responsible for 10% of global emissions. That really causes a lot of conflict in the supply chain. But why not just donate it, right? A lot of people may say, yeah, I donate or I recycle. But according to another article, the EPA, less than 1% of clothing is recycled nationally and donated to make new clothing. Another part that is being impacted by the environment are also animals. Animals are one of the most parts that are impacted by fashion as there are so many low condition fur farms that are being produced that even real fur being produced and buy is more cheaper than the fake fur. Now, from that same 84% of landfills that have fake fast fashion, there's another article said on Daily Telegraph poor cheap quality clothes for contributing from that continued of extraction fossil fuels. That ends up on those landfills. And a 200 million toner clothing ended up on the UK landfills. For sure. Stores also like Shein, Zara, and H&M are also stores that also have contributing fast fashion clothing, also known as poor quality plastic clothing. But stores like H&M and Forever 21 have been saying over the past 2 years that they've been launching a campaign urging their customers to recycle or to donate their clothes to them, but not a lot of people do it. Another part, now that we recognize that the environment is having to pay for all the fast fashion, somewhere someone else has to pay for this. Garment workers, so we now realize that our clothes are often made out of other materials that aren't from the USA. We know that our clothing are made from other countries. But the people that make those clothing that we now wear today are being paid less than the hourly wage they get in their countries. Basically saying that they don't meet their basic needs of buying health and education, rent, and food. There are so many garment workers being paid less than what they are working for. According to Sustain Your Style, garment workers work up to 14 to 16 hours a day, 7 days a week, with no breaks or nothing. And if they don't accept this type of working and no breaks, they might get fired or not even get paid at all. They also have to deal with a very low quality environment, meaning that they have to inhale toxic chemicals such as fiber dust. Not only that, but children also have to face this type of situation. As we all know, children have to also face a lot of child labor in these countries. Over 160 million children deal with this type of situation as the fast fashion industry requires only low quality labor. Women are also faced with this physically and verbally. So as consumers, I'm not saying to stop dressing to impress or that you have to stop loving fashion, but it does call us to rely and speak up on against the toxic side of the fashion industry that no one speaks about. So today, I would like to recap what we went over to. We recognize that fast fashion is causing damage to the environment, made out of low plastic and low quality material, and finally, exploiting workers. So, the next time you go shopping, ask yourself these questions. Is it trendy? Will I wear it more than 20 times? Is it a want or is it a need? As the famous British designer Vivienne Westwood would say, buy less, choose well, and make it last. Thank you.